Hello Mystic Mim gang, welcome to my mum's channel Mystic Mim Tarot. This is Mini Mystic Mim and today I'll be filling in for Mim. Today I'm doing a reading for you, Divine Feminine. I'll get lots of different messages that Spirit would like you to know. I'll use Mystic Mim's new self-care deck at the end with some tips from Spirit for you. I'll conclude the reading with several songs too. Please note that this is a general reading, not a personal one. So please take the cards that resonate and leave the ones that don't. The genders may also be switched in this reading. Let's get started. You never understood what this man had over you. It was so difficult for you to make that final disconnect from him. He treated a woman who was marriage material, you, the same as he treated karmics in his life. He couldn't decipher between the two. You weren't an option, nor were you a side piece, a friends with benefits, or a side chick. Your ex was such a fool. Your ex bit the hand that fed him. He behaved in a dreadful way towards you when he was the one who depended on you in various different ways. He waited until you felt that you were close to him, then he switched up on you out of nowhere and ghosted you. He wasn't capable of showing you true love. He was too immature and he had other priorities like alcohol and partying, and he wasn't willing to be vulnerable with his feelings. He cannot fool you anymore. You are too mature. Your intuition is spot on, so he can't play any more games with you, DF. Your cutoff game is strong because you know that you won't settle for less and you are aware of your self-worth now. Divine Feminine, you are strong but not rude. You are kind but not weak. You are humble but not shy. You are proud but not arrogant. This quote sums up how you feel about him now, Divine Feminine. It was because you loved him that you stayed. It was because you loved him that you put up with his garbage and forgave him. But it is because you loved you that you had to go. It's because you loved you that you couldn't allow him to treat you less than you deserved. It's because you loved you that even after you forgave him, you wouldn't give him the chance to damage you any further. He was living too much in his shadow side to be able to recognize that you were the gift that I brought into his life. He never realized that you were divine, DF, because he wasn't awakened and didn't have a connection source. Your ex was used to being chased after in the past and getting what he wanted, but not with you, Divine Feminine. You changed the game. You feel that even if he has changed, you still couldn't trust him. That's how much you went through with this man. You don't mind waiting for your new love to enter your life. You are very patient because you know that I plan on bringing you a perfect energetic match. The man I'm bringing in will also be an earth angel, and he will completely fulfill all of the attributes that you could ever dream of in a man. For some reason, he remains jealous of your security and stability, which I find ridiculous. He should go and create his own security and stability and leave you alone, Divine Feminine. Your ex refuses to let go of you despite you closing out the karmic cycle that you once shared with him. Karma has your ex feeling angry, upset, alone, hopeless, defeated, pessimistic, and depressed. He never thought the day would come where he would be punished for his horrible deeds. You decided enough was enough when it came to this man and defended yourself by putting up boundaries and drawing a line in the sand with him. He has actually imagined exactly what he would say to you if you were to allow him into your life again. He was selfish, arrogant, stubborn, and all in his ego and pride. He was a phony and a trickster who loved to create illusions for those around him, especially you. You're loving you now, and it is really showing on the outside, dear. You are stable, secure, and you are a boss now. As soon as you pulled your energy all the way back, his life started to fall apart. Karma began to take place in his life. I'm about to bless you big time, and your ex knows this, Divine Feminine. That's why he is desperate to get back into your energy. A narcissist will love bomb you like he did in the beginning by telling you these things. I have never felt this way before. You are my soulmate. I am falling in love with you. I want to get a tattoo with your name on my body. I am going to marry you. You have high standards now, Divine Feminine. Your self-love is at an all-time high. Did he even realize that the chance of meeting another empress after you is virtually impossible? He wants to replace his current burdens, bad karma, and problems with your good luck, your dharma, and your blessings. The only way he could possibly do this is to try to get you back, and he has contemplated how he can go about this. What sort of a man becomes envious of a woman? Your ex is burdened by your glow-up, DF. He doesn't understand why your life took off when you parted ways. Now he is jealous of your spiritual rank, your strength, your wisdom, your abundance, your confidence, and your resilience to overcome problems and injustices in your life and to come out on top in the end. A man who envies a woman isn't a real man, rather he is a complete coward. When in a relationship, a real man doesn't make his woman jealous of others. Instead, he makes others jealous of his woman. Your ex was very hard to read, and he was extremely secretive. He had to pretend you were a bad person so that he didn't feel guilty for the things he did to you. When you were done, you were 100% done with him this time. This time you chose yourself. You grieved the loss before it was even over, Divine Feminine. You feel as though your ex would need good luck to find a woman who would put up with him like you did, DF. You feel as though you only lost a boy in him who didn't appreciate what you did for him. You feel he let go of a woman that would go out of her way just to please him and someone that supported him through thick and thin. A woman who loved him regardless of his flaws. And there are a lot, I might add. You respect your energy, DF. You don't chase people that aren't resonating with you. You know that your energy is too valuable for that. You always put him first and poured so much love into him. I know you are such a trustworthy, patient, loving person, DF. He misses your beautiful qualities. You realize that he was only about having fun and he was not interested in anything serious. It was not your fault that you fell for him though, as he was promising you a future and acting like he wanted something serious, Divine Feminine. You feel this about the Karmic and him. If they cheat with you, they will cheat on you. In other words, he cheated on you with the karmic, so he will go on to cheat on her, and this is 100% true. He's already done it. You are currently completing your assignment for me. You're too busy to even be bothered with thoughts of your ex now. You prioritize your own well-being and happiness now. You felt undervalued and taken for granted by your ex. You reassessed the dynamic between you two and realized it wasn't healthy for you to invest your time and energy into this man any longer. He is repulsed by the karmic now. She did love spells to keep him, and now the spell reversed, so now she is obsessed with him, and he cannot stand the sight of her. You work so hard on your spirituality. It is a big part of who you are now, DF. You realize that losing your ex has brought in rewards for you. He wasn't right for you, and I knew that. You deserve so much better. He wouldn't tell you what really took place with you, him, and the karmic, so I had to give you the answers that you were seeking to give you closure. Your ex has a pattern of leaving women when things start to get serious. He is non-committal. He met someone who was just like him in so many ways, DF. Spirit set things up this way. He fell for the trap and invested in her, the karmic. He's such a fool. The karmic drains his energy and she is way too problematic for him. The problem is that she always manages to suck him back in using sex as a weapon and also places love spells and other black magic on him. He no longer wants this karmic. He is over her shenanigans. He has contemplated giving you a serious love offer or commitment now, but where was he when that was all you wanted of him in the past, Divine Feminine? He took off. He is angry now that you have chosen yourself and to work on your own life rather than to continue allowing him to control you. He thinks you can come in now and save him from the bad karma he has accrued from dealing with this main karmic as well as other karmics. He wants your divine protection. Your faith is extremely important to you, Divine Feminine. DF, have you deleted his photos, texts, messages, voicemails, and his number? He thinks you have. The amount of strength it takes to choose to be alone instead of with the wrong one is extremely underrated. You are strong enough to choose yourself. Congratulations, DF. He is always up in his head about you. Don't ever doubt that, DF. He dreams, fantasizes, and is very nostalgic about you at this time. It kills him to know that you are both more productive and much happier since he left your side. He knows that you won't be the same old sweetheart you always were to him if he were to reach out to you right now. You're in your masculine energy at this time. You are standing up for yourself big time. The karmic is such a scammer that she got your ex involved in criminal activities. Now he is in deep trouble with the law and is losing sleep worrying about this. Can you believe he was attempting to keep both you and the karmic? He is a very greedy man, Divine Feminine. He has lost so much sleep over you. He is in his feelings about how he sabotaged everything with you. Divine Feminine, you are grateful, blessed, and highly favored. You are protected, healed, prosperous, successful, secure, and loved. He has been dwelling on all of the mistakes he made in the connection. He is finding it difficult to forgive himself for the betrayal. Your last relationship taught you a lot. It taught you not to ignore signs and your gut feeling. You learned how to love yourself and not put anyone above your happiness and your dreams. Now you know your worth, you know what you want, and you won't settle for less again. With no regrets, I needed to learn these lessons. I am protecting you daily, and so is Archangel Michael. You are in great hands, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, you defeated him at his own game, and he cannot handle it. He was playing checkers, but you were smarter, and you played chess instead. You fell hard for this man. You really thought he was the one. That's why it hurt you beyond belief when he switched up on you out of nowhere. He broke not only your heart, but your trust too. He doesn't know how he can get your forgiveness, but he feels as though he really needs it now. His conscience is really getting to him. Divine Feminine, your ancestors adore you. They have taken so many blows for you. The way in which they protect you is unbelievable, especially concerning the Karmic spiritual attacks. Your ancestors sent her black magic right back to her doorstep. This ex was in and out, hot and cold, and up and down. It was because he was giving to you and others and other love interests. You only ever had half of his attention, if that. A big part of his karma is that he will never ever find anyone as good as you. He can search for days, months, even years, and never find another woman who is so loyal, faithful, genuine, loving, kind, wholesome, beautiful, caring, smart, considerate, honest, and sweet as you, Divine Feminine. He has been treating the Karmic terribly as he is being enlightened about what she did to separate you and him. We will now get some self-care cards and general tips from Spirit for you, DF. Buy some vitamins. Let go of all your regrets. Cook a new recipe for fun. Sing in the shower. Cry if you need to. Crying can be good for you. Write down 5 things you love about yourself. Be silly every now and then. Stop worrying so much. Accept that some people just won't like you. Learn how to forgive yourself for your past mistakes. Buy yourself a present. Implement good sleep hygiene. Travel at least once a year if you can. Keep a mood journal. Use a planner or a calendar to schedule some me time. Slow down. Take a scenic drive or road trip. Make a collage of positive quotes and photos. Call a friend. Remember, your value doesn't lie in how your body looks. Watch the stars at night. Speak kindly to yourself. You should have a good night out with your friends, dear. Dress up, have a few drinks, and celebrate what you have achieved in your life. Unfollow people on social media who no longer serve you. Write down 3 small goals each day, then tick them off as you can achieve them. Spend time with your pets. Learn a new dance or exercise routine from an online tutorial. Be your own best friend and soulmate. Read a book on self-love. Touch nature every single day. Hug a tree or pick a flower. Sit somewhere in nature. We will get some songs now where the lyrics reflect how Spirit would like you to feel about yourself. You have closed out this toxic cycle with your ex, and now you have embarked on your spiritual journey alongside me. You have healed and you are feeling wonderful about yourself once again, which makes me so very happy. Ain't no mountain high enough, Marvin Gaye. Walking on Sunshine, Katrina and the Waves. Dancing on the Ceiling, Lionel Richie. Heroes by David Bowie. I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross. Shiny Happy People by R.E.M. I Can See Clearly Now by Johnny Nash. Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. Keep Your Head Up by Andy Grammer. Happy by Pharrell Williams. And last up is Move On Up by Curtis Mayfield. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Divine Feminine. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my mum's channel. Have a good one.